Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Well, it is afternoon where I am, so I thought I would come and talk to you guys a little bit about what I've been doing today. I've given you the backstory of what happened in my family. So if you haven't seen that, please go to the first video and view that. But I wanted to come on and talk today about post-loss self-care. And it's not going to be a long chat, but I just wanted to tell you what I've discovered in my post-loss healing season. It's been a journey, and the journey continues. There are good days, there are bad days, and we're all only human. I understand the whole spiritual side of it. Believe me, I really, really do. But the human side of me still hurts, and there's still a sting there. But I've been learning quite a bit about what it means to have some self-care in your routine. So I have been reading quite a bit. I'm reading outside of my Bible, and I'm discovering some things about myself that were instilled in me as a child. And now I understand some of the pivoting and the shifting that needs to happen. And I believe that even in the season of loss, that I'm in a place to be able to discover what needs to change and what needs to be redirected. So I've been reading quite a few books that have to do with the shift and change in life. And I've been starting to read another book that has to do with what the meaning is of being a queen. And I noticed during these two books that I've been reading, a lot of the way that I've operated has been a lot of times in the masculine. Now, I didn't know that. I didn't think that about myself. No, I don't think that, I talk like a man or speak like a man or act like a man. It's not about that. It's the way that I have used more masculine energy to move about this world and move about in business than I have access to my feminine energy. So that kind of hit the nail in the head. I'm sheltered in place, but didn't know that I was sheltered in other places of my mind. And I'm always talking about wellness. Well, this is a portion of me that I don't think it's not well, but it could stand some zhuzhing. Or what do they call it? Zhuzhing. It could stand some zhuzhing. So I'm doing that. I'm doing the work. I'm working on me. I believe that it is important to work on yourself, even in a season of loss, even in a season of being sheltered in place. This is the time. This is the moment. This is the hour, the minute, the second that we will be able to work on ourselves. When have we ever been able to do that? We're always moving. Things are always moving, and they're moving so quickly. But when have we ever taken the time to be forced to take a look at ourselves? And right now, that's where I am. I'm taking a look at me, how I do things, how I move, how I work through problems, how I come up with solutions, how I have or have not collaborated with other women, helping them get their message out. Why am I pushing this ball up the hill by myself. So it's a lot of soul searching going on over here at Pure Wellness. But that's a good thing, because I was listening to a friend, and that friend said, those gifts and talents that you have been given, turn them inward on yourself, so that way, then once you have manifested them within you, then you can begin to share. What a thought. And I'm always telling my friend, put your oxygen mask on first. Yeah. I'm choosing to put my mask on. Maybe that's what I'm going to title this. Put your mask on. I'm putting my mask on. Not to hide, not to be sheltered in place, but to use this shell and use the shelter like a cocoon to develop, to begin to grow wings, to be able to manifest different colors. That's what this means. That's what this is all about. So in the season that I'm in, I'm choosing to make the most out of my sheltered in place. And I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do this alone. I am going to collaborate with others so that we can start to discuss this. Yeah, it might be a woman thing, but I think in the season of sheltering in place, we have great opportunity. We have great opportunity to look at why our minds have been so sheltered in place, doing just one thing and expecting that one thing to work, expecting that one thing to bring us wellness or success or prosperity or abundance or friends or family. So I'm inward reflecting, and it has been hard. There have been times that I have, even in the season of, I'm still shedding tears. There are good days and there are bad days. And there are so-so days and there are fantastic days. And no, it hasn't been that long. And sometimes I feel like I should be more progressed through my healing process than what I am. However, it's not the case. I've had to go into this cocoon to see what color my wings can be. And that might seem foreign to a lot of you. But I'm telling you, I am seeing some things where I see the yellow, I see the orange, I see the pink, I see the purple, I see the blue. But they're just waiting to be able to be shown. So I invite you to look at this sheltered in place in a different way in this season. I invite you to put your mask on, because there's some things that you need to look at. Your oxygen mask needs to feed you some of the fumes that you've been feeding other people. You need to breathe in what you've been breathing out to other people. Put your mask on. And I hope that when you put your mask on and you decide to put your mask on, first of all, the decision to put the mask on, that's a whole other thing. But when you get it on, take a self-examination. Take a good look. What's been keeping you sheltered in your mind? What's been keeping you from moving forward? What's been keeping you from being able to express yourself? What's been keeping you from moving into abundance and out of a mind of poverty? What's keeping you? What's keeping you from exploring all of the things, the inheritance that's waiting for you? What's keeping you? What's keeping you? What's keeping you in one place and not allowing you to expand? So that's where I am. It's what I'm doing. It's how I'm feeling. I'm being my authentic self and transparent with all of you out there at Pure Wellness. So I invite you to take the journey. Take it with me. Leave me a comment. I want to know how you've been dealing with your sheltered in place and how you've been taking advantage of your sheltered in place. Have you been getting up and getting dressed every day? Have you been putting a routine together for yourself? You need that. You need that. Otherwise, it'll make you think that you are non-existent until you get back to a job that makes you feel fulfilled. How are you being fulfilled, and how are you fulfilling happiness in yourself and in your home for yourself? What do you have in place? What have you put in place? So, it's a lot. It is a lot. But I believe that we can do this together. The Pure and Pure Wellness means to preserve, to uplift, and to restore. What do you need to preserve? Where can you get some uplifting? Or what do you need to uplift some things? And how can you turn all of that into a way that you feel restored? And there probably is transformation on the other side of that. So I'm closing to say, put your mask on. Breathe in the oxygen that you've been breathing out. And see who you really are during this sheltered in place.